Hello,
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Jo
and I'm Andy.
and we're Part Pioneer, and I decided to ask on Instagram if anyone had any questions for a little Q&A, because we've got some new Instagram followers, we've got some new subscribers recently, and I just thought
It's been a while since we've done
Yeah,
this type of video,
not done
so
I mean, it's been a while. Like this year, we've not exactly done a lot of videos.
we've done nothing this year.
So yeah, I just thought I'd ask.
We got some questions.
We got some interestingly worded questions.
Yeah.
I wrote down a random selection of 20.
Well, not a completely random. There were ones round about the
There
same,
was
so
quite a few questions that were like very slightly worded differently to one another, but they all were kind of getting at the same thing. So,
yeah.
One thing I didn't do was write down names of who asked them, which maybe in a couple of cases might not be the worst thing.
Yes.
But I mean, if you're watching this video and you follow us on Instagram, you'll recognise your question. So
Yeah, pretty much.
and yeah, if you do have any other questions, leave them down as a comment.
Leave them in the comments because
We'll either-
interaction's good for the stats.
Well, I was going to say we'll either answer them in the comments or
Yeah.
use it as low effort to make another video. At least I'm honest.
Yeah, we're not really at the level of hate questions answering sessions yet, but
No, if people want to leave hate though, I mean, I
Yeah.
would respond to hate.
hate's fine. You know, like we're
Think of the views you'd get on the clickbait of responding to our... Maybe we should just call it responding to our haters.
yeah.
Anyway.
That is too much clickbait. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on with this.
Question number 1. Will you be vlogging your trip?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. So we're going in September. It's going to be end of September before you see any videos whatsoever.
We're there until I think we fly back the 26th of September. So,
And also, I'm not one of these people who's going to edit while we're there.
I mean, unless there's another hurricane, in which case you may see it sooner because we'll have nothing else to do.
Yeah. But we'll be posting on...
Don't jinxing that. Touch
Oh, why,
all the
Joe?
wood.
Why, Joe? We'll be posting on Instagram the entire time, so we won't be posting anything to YouTube. It'll all just be on Instagram.
Well,
There'll be some stories and
I might
maybe
turn
reels.
I was going to say I might turn some stories into like a little short every now and again.
You'll see, but we won't get any vlog YouTube videos until we're back. Probably early October. Now that you reminded me that it is very late September that we actually get back.
Yeah, you might get travel day the 29th of September.
Maybe, yeah. Depends. Oh,
Depends on the jet lag, to be perfectly
depends on the
honest.
jet lag, yeah.
So, question number 2, and this is exactly how it was worded because this was one I wrote word for word. How the hell do you afford your trips?
Well, we both got full-time jobs. I work in IT. I'm on call a lot, so I get a lot of bonus money for that.
You're in quite a specialised bit of IT as well.
Yeah, I'm a specialised role.
Like whenever anyone asks what you do, I just go, he works with computers.
I say I'm a specialised role, not so much as my job title, it's more about what I'm doing at the moment. So,
Yeah.
because I'm a DevOps engineer, and then all the IT people are going, oh, you're one of those people. It's like, yeah, unfortunately.
I know you do something with Kubernetes.
I'm the dev whisperer.
Dev Whisperer.
Yeah, that's a good term.
Devs.
I translate the crazy requirements of developers into something that infrastructure people can understand.
Which is kind of a nice segue into what I do, which is I am, I think, technically a business consultant because I'm a contractor, but I do like business analysis work and process work. But I basically take the requirements of Joe Blogg's CEO and turn it into something that developers can use.
Something sensible.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah. No, you've worked a different, like quite a collection of different business analyst jobs, haven't you? For
I've done a
different
lot of
types
like
of companies.
mergers and acquisitions and
Downsizing.
data,
Yeah.
just lots
For
of
travel company, construction companies,
insurance,
government.
like, yeah, a little bit of everything.
Little bit of everything.
In short, we are dual income.
Dual
no
income, no kids. Dinks.
And
Disney dinks. It sounds weird to say out loud.
no.
Disney dink.
That just sounds all sorts of wrong. And we live in a very cheap area of
Super
the
cheap
northwest. And
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, there's no nice way to put it, but we're middle-aged, and with it have middle-aged salaries. Like,
I'm still 25.
But what I mean is, we're not like starting out in our careers.
Oh no, yeah.
We've like, I've been doing the same job for 15 years, so
Yeah, I've been working in IT for 20 years.
yeah, no, I'm gonna cut this answer off now because it's
No,
making me
yeah.
feel sick.
No.
It's worse than when Merv, who I used to work with, turned round and said, "You're old enough to be my mum." And I was like, "Cheers, mate."
Thanks for that.
But it's giving me that same level of sick. So
Cool.
Moving
Next
on.
question.
This was asked a few times in a various different forms way. So it's,
Oh yeah.
what is your dream Disney holiday? Or as I've written it down, dream Disney holiday.
Yeah. Dream Disney holiday. I don't know. Maybe Disneyland, California cruise, doing the Alaska cruise.
Oh, I forgot about Alaska cruise. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a good one. I feel like I'm putting you on the spot because obviously I've written the questions down and thought about what I would answer as I've been writing them down.
Yeah, of course.
I was just thinking that I think if this was a money was no object, I want to go back to Japan because we
Right.
didn't do Disney Sea.
Yeah,
Then take a Disney cruise to Hong Kong.
yeah.
Then-
You want to do the Asian Disney tour,
Yeah, and then
right?
carry on from Hong Kong.
If money was no object, yes. But
Oh, but I'll also include in that doing like Universal Singapore as well because I'm over that way, might as well.
and Universal Osaka.
Oh yeah, we didn't do Universal Osaka, did we?
Yeah.
So,
well,
yeah,
we
like-
won't do Universal in Florida because nothing really interests us. But the other ones,
Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it? And following that up with dream non-Disney holiday.
oh, okay. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot here. I feel like you're going to put a SpongeBob card in this. 2 hours later.
One eternity later.
I honestly don't know because I always wanted to go Japan and we went Japan for our honeymoon. So
Yeah.
go back to Japan again, explore more of Japan because we haven't done any of the north. So
Yeah, that's true.
I would like to go. Where is it? Where was that place that Chris Broad was just at in the last couple of videos? Oh, that side, north, North Japan.
Sendai.
No, not Sendai. The other place where you originally moved to.
Yeah, that was.
No,
oh no,
it
it
wasn't.
wasn't. I don't know. I'd like to
Yeah.
go to Sapporo though.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, go to North Japan, Sapporo, Hokkaido, all around that area. It's looks beautiful.
So, I have a few.
I can probably guess one.
Go on.
Australia.
Correct.
Yay!
I want to go on the Neighbours tour.
Yes.
I also want to see Hobbiton in New Zealand.
Yeah. Currently, that is doing New Zealand is great. I used to work with a guy who had the honeymoon there, and they did it in a camper van, and it was
Absolute dream.
awesome accordingly.
And they drive on the correct side of the road, so. Or at least I assume they do. Australia do.
Don't know. I've no idea.
I'll assume they do. If Australia does, New Zealand must.
Anyway,
Anyway, it's why people always turn left out of Ramsey Street because they don't have them crossing to turn. Anyway, I want to do Machu Picchu, Chichen Itza. I would like to go back to Brazil and take you with me.
okay.
I would like to go back to Egypt and take you with me.
Yeah. Egypt scares me.
Oh, I did
I don't know
Egypt on
why.
my own.
Don't know why. But
Yeah. If
one
I
of
can
those things.
survive as a lone female round Egypt, it ain't that scary.
yeah, speaking of insane things.
I hitchhiked and everything. It was fine.
Oh
anyway.
my god.
Where else would I like to go? I think they're my big ones.
Okay.
So,
The
yeah.
world, TLDR. Dream holiday, non-Disney dream holiday. The world. Go on, let's get to the next one.
I mean, you're not wrong, but... next one is best hotel you've ever stayed in. Now, this didn't specify Disney or non-Disney.
Yeah, you said to me about this one.
I did.
It came from a Disney account, but just said hotel. So we're gonna do both.
Yeah, because it kind of feels like it was aimed towards Disney, but also...
Yeah. So Disney hotel that we've stayed at. Not biased. Riviera at the moment. Just because it's got the right combination of things and
Yeah.
items that are there, and the size is perfect, and you know, we may stay somewhere in the future and that may change, but for the moment it's Riviera. But right,
Do you know what? So mine is
a
Riviera
little,
as well.
little star in the corner of we are DVC owners at Riviera, so maybe a little bit biased.
Yeah. See, I think Riviera is mine as well. However, I did really enjoy when we did the week at the Disneyland Hotel in Paris. This was before it was
yeah.
done off.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll leave a link up there, like a proper YouTuber. I really enjoyed that holiday.
That's a fair point. We did that over Christmas. We stayed there for a week. It was.
I had a best massage.
It was.
It's so good.
It was in dire need of a refurb.
It was.
It
but
was showing its age, but I don't know. There was just something very special about it being there. We've obviously not tried the newly refurbished Disneyland Hotel. We would
Yet.
probably give it a try at some point, and maybe it'll change. But
I've got
for
my
me,
eye on
for me, I think Riviera at the moment is just the nice balance. Probably followed second by Port Orleans,
Oh, really?
Riverside, just because of the size and the space of the resort, the facilities, and also like the rooms were just nice, just nicely
Okay.
put together.
I mean, my second would be the one bedroom at Saratoga. Just for that bath.
Just for the bath.
Yeah, that bath was amazing. What's your non-Disney hotel?
Right, okay, so I am stuck with this. I've got two, and they are both in Japan.
I've got 4.
4?
And 3 of them are in Japan.
Okay, so mine, first of all, there is the Prince Sakura in Shinagawa in Tokyo.
That was one of mine.
That is our first hotel when we went to Japan, which was fantastic. And then there is the Intercontinental at Osaka, which
Also on my list.
again was part of that trip. And they are two of the best hotels I have ever stayed in my life.
Yeah, they were amazing.
Mm.
My third one
Mhm.
was Shibu Onsen.
Yeah, Shibu Onsen in Shibu Onsen.
Near Nagano. It was
Nagano,
amazing. And then my fourth one was a curveball one of Hotel Reykjavik Centrum.
Yeah, I don't think that's actually. Well, it is there, but I don't think it's owned by the same people
Alright.
anymore, unfortunately.
Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to go back.
Yeah, we stayed there 4 or 5 times. I can't remember.
5 maybe, because that's the one where we stayed when we took my mum and auntie.
Yeah, so it's right in the middle of Reykjavik Old Town. It is a lovely hotel. We'll leave it linked below, even if it has changed hands, because the building hasn't changed.
Yeah,
It's-
you are literally sleeping on top of a Viking longhouse,
Yeah.
and right outside of the front door there is like a cut down so you can see the longhouse.
They've got a
And-
museum underneath the building
yeah,
as
the
well that you can
settlement
go down.
museums underneath
It's,
and
and it's
stuff
in
like that.
walking distance to the lake, to the harbour, to the main shopping street.
I always thought you were going to try and say it.
Oh no, Harper. It's the concert hall Harper, but it's not pronounced like that. It's got a rolling R, which I can't do.
Harper.
Yeah, Harper.
Sorry, that's a very couple thing, but we were on a bus and there was a little Norwegian kid who was just mocking Andy because he can't roll his R's. So we went past Harper.
I said Harper. Joe was trying to teach me how to roll my R's, and then this tiny, probably 6.
Yeah, at the most.
6-year-old kid just leaning over the back of the seats, just going like, exactly. I can't even. I can't do it. Oh.
That's why I was laughing, because I thought you were about to go Harper, but you can't do it. There you go. That's not far off.
Terrible.
Favourite Disney character?
Robin Hood.
Yzma. I thought you'd gone Prince John.
Prince John? Why Prince John?
I don't know. Or Circus. Anyway. Favourite TV show? I don't know if Disney or not Disney.
At the moment, it's Evil.
If we're going all time, it's Star Trek Voyager, closely followed by Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If we're going current, then I think, Evil. If we're going Disney, Welcome to Wrexham at the minute.
I'm really bad at these because I'll just consume TV shows and then completely forget about them. So, like Lost, prime example. Can't remember anything of Lost. I could watch that again from scratch and it would be all a surprise to me.
Apart from disappointed at the end again.
A few things, but
got a bit of arts on you.
Got a bit of there's I can't even remember the context of why we use these quotes. You've got a bit of arts on you. Yeah, I remember it's relating to literally a guy called Art being blown up, but I don't understand the concept. Oh, whatever. Topic. Come back. Come on. Need a sheepdog.
Should I just move on then?
Yeah, let's go. Go on, yeah.
Question number 8. How did you meet?
Can
we just say on the internet?
On the internet. Yeah. Oh no. Right. We met on the internet. A few of the older people watching this may know of a place called Habbo Hotel. Even you just saying the name is just now it's still there today, but it is a wretched hive of scum and villainy, as far as I understand. It's basically a chat room with avatars, and
you couldn't say anything bad on it. So it would change words. If you said a swear word, it would change it to bobber. Except you also couldn't say sex. So then, if anyone said they were from Essex, it would say that they were from S-bobber.
S-bobber. Very Scunthorpe problem. Google it.
I've never realised that Scunthorpe has that in it.
That's the term. It's the Scunthorpe problem. Yeah.
Anyway,
so I was on there just with a couple of friends, just trolling and doing silly stuff like you do when you're like 18, 19, and then.
We're not saying what I said.
No, let's say that.
Oh, Andy, yes. It sounds so bad. Right, I was on there on my own, and I had a thing where you could make people be stuck in a corner, right? Because it basically worked on like a pixel kind of
it was like a square, so you can move around and stuff like that.
Because of how the shape of a room that they had was, you could basically make it that somebody was in the corner there, and if you stood there, they couldn't like move out of the way because they had to... It wasn't sophisticated enough that the character could move around. Anyway, I used to go on and just trap people in corners and make them log in and out constantly until I moved.
Trolling, like me. But then you'd talk to people and then it would always be, oh, I'm like 17. Oh, I'm like blah, blah, blah. And then...
Oh, no, they'd all be like 13.
Yeah, it's... I don't think it is just like, oh, it was a little kid. No, it was very much not. It was the thing of kids would go on it when they weren't supposed to be on there, sort of thing. And then Joe exclaims out in the chat, "Is there anyone above the age of consent in this room?"
In my defence, I'd just been stuck talking to like 9 and 10-year-olds for ages, and I just wanted to talk to somebody who actually understood what I meant by let's go trap people in corners.
And then I went, yeah. And we started talking, and as it turns out, we lived like 3 or 4 miles away from each other.
Yeah, we're like one town over from each other.
Yeah.
And this chat room had, like, at its peak, it probably had a couple of million logged in.
no one not logged in, but it was like a couple of million like signed up, and there was probably like 50,000-60,000 at a time signed up. It was like logged in.
Oh, is that what the front screen when it was showing? It wasn't showing how many people were
Yeah,
online.
yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, so it was the odds.
statistically, the odds were not in our favour.
Especially since it was a worldwide thing as well.
Yeah.
It was very, very bizarre. But yeah, that's how we met. And then, like, we met up a couple of days after that. And that was it, really.
Because in the time of stranger danger, be careful who you meet online of the early noughties.
Best part is, Joe comes to meet me.
At the
And
pub.
we're dropped off by her mum. She has a mobile phone on her. And then her mum rings her later on to wonder where she is. And then she doesn't answer the phone on purpose. And you wonder, and her mum, you can guess how she reacted from that point on.
My daughter's been kidnapped
By a stranger or from the internet. Oh, God. Anyway, how long ago was that? 24
Putting you on the spot now.
years ago?
22.
22.
Just gone 22 years ago.
22 years. Less for murder.
A lot less for murder.
Next question. Now it would burst our soul with that one.
Oh, no, yeah.
You might need to heavily cut that.
Best restaurant you ever ate at? Again, don't know if it's Disney specific or not.
Disney specific. It would be lazy to just say Victoria and Albert's, but Victoria and Albert's, especially now since it's got a Michelin star, I'm well excited to try that again at some point.
I'd say Victoria and Albert's, or a close second would be California Grill, but it has to be in Disneyland Paris version because I hate the Walt Disney World version.
Which was the old version, which is now gone.
Oh yeah, it's now Lumiere's or something.
Yeah. If we were going for non-signature dining, I would say I've completely gone blank. I was about to say something and now I've completely
I'd probably say
blank.
Skipper Canteen or something like that.
Yeah, Skipper Cantina is really good, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you know we've not got that booked for September?
Right, so let's update the next video again. So yeah,
No, the last video.
My head hurts.
We're filming 2 videos on Monday.
Oops. Yeah, so non-Disney ones. Contrast Oslo.
It's a toss-up between Contrast in Oslo or Caddo in Copenhagen for me.
Caddo was nice. I ate ants. Ants were on the menu there. You had ants. But no, Contrast.
Contrast was pretty amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Next one. Something you haven't done at Disney World but want to.
Yeah, at Disney World specifically.
Yeah, it specifically said Disney
I was going to
World.
say if it was Disney, and then I would say I'd love to see Walt's apartment, strangely, in Disneyland. That would be one of the things. But in Disney World...
it specifically said Disney World. I've got one.
I have. I'd like to at least try Tower of Terror once. I know you wouldn't, so I'd be going on my own, but I need to go and try that once.
I'll happily hold the bag.
Yeah, you'll have the bag.
I really want to do the bass fishing.
Well, they do DVC member bass fishing.
No, I really
It's like every Thursday or something like that. You just got to book it. Everyone always thinks that I'm dragging Joe to do stuff. Like, oh, you forcing Joe to watch the Euros? No, I hate football. It's Joe who likes football. I like NFL. I don't like football at all.
Yeah,
And there's tons of other stuff like that where it's we did a tour of Benfica where we went to.
Oh, that Ben, yeah. Andy had no interest.
The eagle was more interesting. I've got about 200 pictures of an eagle. I don't care about the football ground.
Actually going around Benfica. You don't even know what the stadium's called or anything, do you?
No, I don't. No, I don't
Stadium
care
Light.
either. Stadium Light,
Yeah.
cool.
Going around
It's got a
Benfica.
hole in the middle, so it's plenty of light.
Going around Benfica. And he was basically my personal photographer.
Yeah.
And I was like, here's me with, they had a picture of Nuno Gomes on the wall, and I was like,
Again, it was always like
at the signing table, and I'm there like,
the changing rooms. They were like treating me like I was dragging her around, and it's just like I have no interest in this. I do not care. Your interests are well weird. Again, bass fishing.
I just like the idea of bass fishing.
To be fair, I
it
think
sounds awesome.
it would be fun.
And like a flip side to that, I'd also like to do the spa at Disney World. Apparently Saratoga was better, but that's closed. So I guess it'd have to be the Grand
Well, they haven't
Floridian.
renamed the resort, so they must be either redoing it. You said it's like now offices or something.
That's what I read.
Ah.
Doesn't mean I was correct in reading
Do you
that,
believe
but
the Disney websites? No. Do you believe us? I don't believe me.
Number 11, as we are only up to 11.
Yeah.
Favourite Disney snack?
Oh, I love Mickey ice cream sandwiches.
I think mine's probably the popcorn.
Yeah. You specifically love popcorn in Japan, don't you?
Japanese popcorn is
You can
just...
get curry popcorn. It's great.
And
Oh, black pepper.
black pepper popcorn.
Black pepper was so good.
Yeah, just, yeah, popcorn, but Japanese popcorn.
Yeah.
The next question is so random.
What's
Have you ever been to Tenerife? Like I said, it was very random. No, I have not been to Tenerife.
No, I haven't, but I'm just like... Okay. No, I haven't been to Tenerife. I don't...
I didn't understand it. That's why I was just like, you know, when something is just like so out of place.
You just felt
so
the need to add that into the list. Yeah. No, I haven't been to Tenerife. I don't think it was... I don't know, maybe we would try it at some point. I'm not sure. I don't know what's there at all.
Bananas.
This is getting weird now.
Tenerife grows bananas.
Does it?
According to my mum and auntie, it does.
Okay.
They've been to Tenerife.
I've been to Mallorca. Well, there's a little.
I don't think I've been to Mallorca.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've been to Barcelona. Should we just name all the places?
we're just naming Spanish places now. I mean, let's face it, Tenerife is off the coast of Africa.
Following on, you want to go to Madeira.
Oh, I do want to go to Madeira. There's somewhere else I didn't have on my non-Disney destinations. I want to go to the Ronaldo Museum in Madeira.
Have they fixed a funny statue?
No.
Yet? See, I know about that.
And I maintain that Ariel at, is it Beach Club?
It's either Beach Club or Yacht Club. I can't remember which
Yeah.
one.
There's
Outside the DVC.
outside the DVC bit. I'll insert a picture, but there's an Ariel and the same artist did that Ariel because she's seen things. Right, next question. Favourite Eurovision song?
At the moment, it's Unforgettable by Marcus and I can't remember the other name. Mateus, Sweden this year. Fantastic. I love that song. It's a right bop.
I think if we're going all time, it's Lena and Satellite. If we're going this year, it's Aiko and Pedestal.
Yeah.
I listen to that a lot.
Also Voyager as well from last
yeah.
year are fantastic.
Yeah. And Who the Hell is Edgar? That's a following on from the dragging along. People think I drag you to Eurovision.
Oh, well, I wasn't really into Eurovision. It's only in the last sort of like 5 or 6 years I've actually started caring a bit more about it, so...
I don't drag you though, do I?
Oh, no, not this year, you didn't drag me.
I don't think I dragged you last year either.
Oh, last year I was like not really feeling it, but then after we did a couple of the events live, it was...
You didn't take much convincing to wear custom t-shirts or anything.
No, well... So there's this thing called the path of least resistance. And sometimes I just want an easy life, so wearing a different t-shirt felt like an easy concession.
But then you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, it's great fun. I absolutely loved it. Definitely doing it again next year.
Sorry, you heard that here first. Switzerland, here we come.
Oh.
That's recorded.
Oh no, I'm already like poor because of this upcoming Disney trip.
We're going to Switzerland.
No. Anyway.
Favourite Disney ride?
I absolutely love Rise of the Resistance. I think it's the perfect culmination of Disney on a technical front, and obviously being an IT person, I'm very techie, so it's got a bit of every other major ride mechanism that Disney has created, and I think it's fantastic.
I think At Disneyland Paris, my favourite is Big Thunder Mountain, with an honourable mention for Phantom Manor.
Yeah.
And at Walt Disney World, I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
Because I was also going to say about It's a Small World, but I think It's a Small World in Walt Disney World is rubbish compared
You
to
love
Paris.
Slinky Dog and honestly, every time I go
yeah.
Midway Mania, but it's not.
Toy Story Mania.
Toy
Toy
Story
Story Mania.
Mania.
That's a good shout. Yeah, let's go with Toy Story Mania. Next one, something you'll never do at Disney, which Andy's already said for me. I will never do Tower of Terror.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll ever do Mission Breakout either. 'cause
Yeah, no, I won't do that.
The whole spinny rides. Again, it's the same with Crush's Coaster as well in Disneyland Paris. I just don't think I'll ever do that. And also, I'll never do, 50s Prime Time Diner?
Whoa.
What?
There's another question that you're about to answer there.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Let's hold that thought.
Yeah.
Next question then.
No, I will never do Tower of Terror because one of my genuine fears is being in a lift that
That's
falls.
broke.
I don't like lifts. I'm not great in them.
Sounds like your perfect health.
Yeah, it is literally my biggest fear, and then to turn it into a ride, no, not for me.
Okay.
I might be able to cope with the one in Disneyland because it's themed to.
Oh yeah, it's Guardians themed, isn't it?
So I might be able to cope with that. I also don't think I will ever do Guardians of the Galaxy because of the spinning.
Yeah.
Tron
Yeah.
because I don't like the being sat forward. I got boobs; they get in the way.
Yeah.
I will never do Aerosmith. Basically, anything that goes upside down, that is straight no
What
for me.
most people would refer to as proper theme park rides, Joe wouldn't do. And to be
Basically.
fair, I'm not like that, and I'm sure some people are like, "Why are you going to Disney if you're not going to do some of the rides?" It's like, well, because we enjoy other things. So
Yeah. Like Everest is pushing the
I
extreme
really
for me.
enjoy Everest, but I can only do it once.
It pushes.
It's that whole like stomach thing. You're just like, yeah,
Yeah. So following on
yeah.
from that is least favourite Disney restaurant, which is why I was like, stop!
Is it called, what is it? Is it called
50s
50s
Primetime
Primetime Diner? Not to be confused with the Sci-Fi Diner, is it? Yeah.
So Sci-Fi Diner is cheesy B movies and
Which-
sat in a car.
I loved, the burgers were nice, the food was nice there.
My
So,
only criticism of that is that I wish they showed the full B movies.
yeah.
Like, but then I would stay there all day, so I get why they don't. Yeah.
But yeah, 50s Primetime Diner. Don't know what it is, it just makes me just... I
The
don't know if-
chicken that I had there was the greasiest, most disgusting thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah, and I had a Caesar salad, and there was a weird taste in it. Never do it again. It may be just one of those bad day things, but
It's a one and done.
when we went there, it was organised chaos trying to get into the table, and then everything just felt super rushed. The food wasn't great, and then we left there and just felt really sick afterwards. And yeah. Just never again, fortunately.
So, yeah, that is without a doubt least favourite. 17, would you do another Disney cruise?
Absolutely.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah. And I've just mentioned it before.
You want to do the Alaska one?
I want
yeah?
to do the Alaska one at some point.
I would love to go on all of the Disney cruises.
The thing that annoys me the most is that they do some really interesting European cruises, like round the Med and stuff, but it's so much more expensive than the American ones.
Yeah, but it's
Like a lot more.
the associated costs that they have.
Yeah, I know it's their cost, but still,
It is rubbish. But
crazy.
I think the one that I would like to do most is the transatlantic, but going
Yeah.
from Europe to America.
Yeah, is it Southampton? Is it Southampton to New
No,
York?
Barcelona, I think last time I looked.
Oh, right, okay.
And I think it stopped at Madeira. The Ronaldo statue and museum is right outside the cruise terminal.
Isn't it like 11 or 12 days as well?
Yeah, and you get
That's a lot of sea days.
more days as you go through because of the time zones.
Oh, yeah. Is it the... is that the one that stops at Bermuda?
I think so.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't go through the triangle.
Right, we'll have to if it stops at Bermuda.
Well, then that's why they keep having to make all these ships then, because they keep losing them. Next one, why do you support the Texans?
So, I followed the NFL for quite a few years, but I never really followed the team. Then we started watching some games, and I decided it was the point of I was getting so interested I had to really decide on a team. Initially, I picked the Seahawks.
I'd only really watched a couple of Super Bowls.
Yeah, that was it. I started getting to the point where I was watching Super Bowls frequently, and then the Seahawks were in the Super Bowl. I really liked the players as well because it was the Legion of Boom time, and like Marshawn Lynch and all them guys were absolutely rocking everywhere. So I started following them. Unfortunately, the time zone.
Well, no, it wasn't even. We didn't even get that far, did we? Because
No,
you
we did-
decided to introduce me a bit more into it.
Yeah.
To get me to watch Hard Knocks.
Yeah, so we started watching Hard Knocks as like to introduce Joe, and then they were following the Texans that year. Then we just sort of fell in love with the Texans and everyone who was involved with it, and
And I think
no, the Texans were doing okay-ish that year as well. We had a good defense. It was okay.
it was the thing, wasn't it? If like we were partway through that season of Hard Knocks where I just went, I don't think I want to support the Seahawks, and Andy turned around and went, I don't think I do support the Seahawks,
Yeah. So then
and so we just went.
went with the Texans, and then we've had years of pain since.
I also support Everton, so I'm used to it.
Oh yeah, it's a sucker for pain, aren't you?
Next one, Halloween or Christmas?
Halloween.
Ooh, Christmas?
I don't know.
I love Christmas.
I just enjoy the silliness of Halloween.
You get that in Christmas as well with the bonus of Christmas films.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say both. I guess I'm just going Halloween.
Okay, I'm going Christmas.
Yeah.
And then the last one, which it came through in two parts. Stop cheating.
Why?
It came through in two parts because it was quite abusive. But
Oh, okay. Cool.
I've kind of cut out a lot of the swearing and things. So imagine some more colourful language. And it is, why do you never go to normal places on holiday? It's a big world and Disney is for kids.
Cool. So, we only started going Disney from like 2018.
Yeah.
And my first Disney park was Tokyo. I know it was. Let me get my words out of my mouth. Tokyo Disney. That was the first ever park we went to, and that was 2016?
2018.
2018, oops. That was 2018. So, before that, we've done Iceland about 6 times.
Oh, and the rest. We did it consecutively for 10 years.
Yeah, Copenhagen, Oslo, Paris, God knows how many times, Barcelona, Rome,
Lisbon, Porto.
Porto. No, we did Japan, but we didn't just do like Disney in Japan. We went Tokyo, Osaka, Nagano, and Hiroshima, Kyoto. We were there for a month. Since we've been doing our Disney sort of related like content and posts, we've done Berlin, we've done Oslo.
Yeah, like actually, if you look at, so I would consider 2019 the last normal year that we had. So we didn't do Walt Disney World in 2019, but we did go February 2020.
Yeah.
So we had Walt Disney World planned, but we went to Disneyland Paris about 6 times that year.
Yes.
But then we also did Oslo for the weekend,
Yeah.
did a week in Berlin, a week in Iceland. Did we also do Amsterdam that year?
Oh yeah, we've done 2 trips to Amsterdam, haven't we? I can't remember
Yeah.
exactly when.
But like we do go to other places in the world.
We do, you just never seen it on this channel. So
But I mean, you've started to see it with like the Tivoli vlog.
yeah, so one of our videos last night
It's linked up.
linked up there. We went to Copenhagen for Eurovision. well, not Copenhagen for Eurovision. We went to Malmo, but stayed in Copenhagen, and then as part of that, we went to Tivoli.
But we've done Copenhagen before that as well.
Yeah.
We've done Tivoli before that,
Yeah.
that video.
We loved the Nordics. The Nordics, great country. It's a great country. So
Yeah.
we really love Iceland. It's been a while since we've been there. We'd love to get that back there soon.
It is actually on my bucket list for 2024
Yeah.
as a return to Iceland. That's all I put for.
Iceland, the return.
But yes, it is a big world. We do go to more than just Disney, and also Disney isn't just for kids.
Yeah. And you've done how many continents?
I need Australia and Antarctica, and I'm a completionist.
Whereas,
Oceania.
Whereas I've only been to outside of Europe is Japan and
America.
I wouldn't even say America. I wouldn't even say Orlando. I'll just say Disney World because
Yeah, we've never really seen much of it. Like we've seen Kennedy.
We're not going on holiday to America. We're not going on holiday to Orlando. We go holiday to Disney World.
Yeah. Like we rarely go off property.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But we do have plans to explore more of America. I definitely want to do New York. I would love to do Seattle and the Pacific Northwest.
I would love to do Washington.
Yeah.
And also CJ.
Yeah.
I'd love to do.
You want
LA.
to go to LA because
Best stars in Hollywood are right above us.
yeah. And
Although apparently Sarah Silverman doesn't remember Robbie McNeil properly, so
drama. I'd love to do Chicago as well in that surrounding area.
yeah.
And take one of the Amtrak long haul trains across America. I think that would be fantastic.
Would be fun. Yeah, I'd like to do. We're back into the Dream Holidays thing again.
Yeah, I really should have thought about this earlier. Should have put the hate comment first.
I should have done. I was saving it till last.
And also, last thing, Disney's not just for kids.
I mean,
Never was.
I feel like if you're somebody who is just like Disney's just for kids, no matter what anyone says, you're never going to change that viewpoint. So
No.
carry on believing that and keep Disney for the rest of us.
Let me tell you how expensive Trader Sam's Grog Grotto is, and tell me that's for kids. There's not a single kids drink on that menu.
Yeah, like I said, though, you're never going to change somebody's mind of that.
No,
so
no.
whatever. You stay away from Disney and it keeps the crowds a bit lower.
Yep, it's all fine with me.
Yeah. So this has turned into a very long video of us answering 20 questions.
Yeah, that is, wow, 40 minutes, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wrap this up then. So, thank you for watching.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. It all does the same thing in the YouTube algorithm, and I don't care.
No, we do not care. So please, hate commenters, thank you for your questions. Put a down thumb on it to show us that you actually saw this video. It'd be much appreciated.
Leave some more hate in the comments, honestly. Like, a hate watch is still a watch, so...
Is this thing now we're going to try and bait hate watchers?
Yeah, but think how much, like, if people, like, really hated us and they were, like, just watching just so they could hate us some more, they'd still be watching. So, and at least you're not Magnolia.
Yeah. Is that a quote from somewhere?
I don't know, I say it quite often.
It's better to be colourful than Magnolia, or something like that. I'm sure that's a quote from somewhere.
I'd rather be divisive than indecisive. That's kind of the same thing.
Basically. Wait a minute, that's bloody Hamilton.
I thought you knew that. Oh dear.
Thank you for
Right.
watching. If you like this sort of stuff, hit subscribe button down below. Like we said before, we have got a series coming out at the end of September. We're doing our vlog of Walt Disney World and our trip there. But until then, we're going to be doing weekly videos, mostly on Sundays, probably on Wednesdays as well, like this one. And yeah, we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.